What's up, everybody? It is Amrinder Singh. Most of Punjabi learners they struggle to understand Punjabi people. It is because they are not learning a street talk Punjabi. Most of them they are learning a textbook Punjabi, probably from their teacher or probably directly from a book. If you want to learn colloquial Punjabi, then follow this podcast. I will also tell you the difference between a textbook Punjabi versus street talk Punjabi. If you want to learn more about Punjabi from me, then check out my Patreon. And if you want to improve your listening skills in Punjabi, then follow my another Punjabi podcast, the Amrinder Singh podcast. All the links are in the description. Now let's get started. Today we're gonna solve another puzzle. So what kind of puzzle is going to be? So guess what? What kind of puzzles we solve on this podcast? I think you already know. Anyway, today I'm gonna give you a very important tip so you can identify when somebody, a Punjabi native people, they are speaking and it's totally different from a textbook type, right? So these words I'm going to teach you today. It is mere to, tere to, ohto or ohto, right? These words are textbook words, but when we talk, we use it differently. So it's going to be totally different. You never find these kind of words in textbook. So before I tell you what we call them in colloquial Punjabi, first you need to understand the meaning of these words, right? So probably some of you guys know what meaning of mere to, tere to, stuff like that. I think most of you guys maybe don't know if you're a beginner, right? Anyway, don't worry if you don't know, that's what I'm going to tell you now. So basically, mere to means from me, tere to means from you, ohto means like from them, ohto means from him or from her. So now I'm going to use these words in sentences so you can guess how we use it. For example, if I said like, मैं कल तेरे तो पैसे लए सी. So what does it mean? It means I took the money from you yesterday. Probably took is not a good word here. It kind of looks like I grab money from you, but that's not what I mean. It means kind of like I borrowed money from you yesterday, right? So I use tere to. Tere to means from you. In another example, I can say तू मेरे तो पैसे ले ला, right? It means like you can take money from me. So basically, I'm offering you money. Probably you have money and you are trying to find somebody who can give you money, and I offered you money. तू मेरे तो पैसे ले ला. I just मेरे तो, alright? Another example, मैनू उस तो कोई उम्मीद नहीं है, right? Like I don't have any hope from him. So how we would use these words in colloquial Punjabi? So let's back to the first example. When I say कल मैं तेरे तो पैसे लए सी, instead of तेरे तो I would use tahtho. Alright? कल मैं tahtho पैसे लए सी. It means like I borrowed money from you yesterday. So तेरे तो becomes tahtho. And if I give you second example, तू मेरे तो पैसे ले ला, right? So it's going to be तू meitho पैसे ले ला. तू meitho पैसे ले ला, right? You can take money from me. And the third example, मैनू उस तो कोई उम्मीद नहीं है. And colloquially Punjabi is going to be मैनू वो तो कोई उम्मीद नहीं, alright? मैनू वो तो कोई उम्मीद नहीं. It means like I don't have any hope from him. So you can see mere to becomes in colloquial Punjabi, meitho, tere to becomes tahtho, ohto to become ohto, alright? And the ohto, which means from them, ohto stays same, right? It doesn't change. So I want you to take a note from these, alright? Because these are very important. We all the time use the meitho, tahtho, alright? So these are very important. These words used in Punjabi very frequently. So take a note, mere to means meitho, tere to means tahtho, ohto means ohto, alright? Don't get me wrong, sometimes we use it like a mere to, tere to, right? We still use it. Even these are the textbook words. Sometimes we use, but most of the time, I think 90% time we use meitho, ohto, tahtho, stuff like that. You can also use these words if you want. If you want to stick to like a textbook words, this is also totally fine. We can understand that. But to understand us, you need to learn these words. It's not complicated. There's only 3 words you can learn easily. Just like just do a little bit practice, because if you were to start using these words, you would learn them quickly. If you don't use it, probably you're gonna forget. So yeah, you can use these words. Like for example, maybe you are somewhere, like maybe for example, you are in the bank and there's a guy who is trying to find a pen. Maybe he need to do a signature, whatever the hell he needed, right? So and you have a pen and you want to offer him, and you can say, "Meitho le la," right? Mere kole pen na, meitho le la, right? I have a pen. You can use it, all right? So at the end, we solve this puzzle. So if you enjoy this podcast, please show your support by contributing. This helps me to know that you are getting the value from it and want to see more. I would really appreciate it. You can support this podcast through PayPal and Patreon. Links are in the description. And if you are listening to this podcast on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, please give it to 5 stars. It would help this podcast to reach out to the more people. And another thing, if you are struggling to understand Punjabi pronouns, then check out my free ebook about Punjabi pronouns. Link is in the description. At the end, I hope you enjoy the lesson. I'll be back with another lesson in another day.